As soon as she touches the ground, Mara's feet get suddenly stuck, as if something had grabbed her. Confused by what's happening, she tries to use her hands to free herself, but this only makes things worse. Her hands get caught, making her scream desperately as she's slowly swallowed. Concerned, Vance decides to get out of the car to save his friend. But as soon as he tries to run to her, he falls and gets trapped in the sand immediately. Panicking with all the chaos, the young people try to find a way to save Vance, who is screaming more and more for help. Mitch quickly throws a lifeboat in the young man's direction and asks him to hold on so they can pull him to the cabin. But the young man can no longer move, and shortly after, his face is melted by the sand, which, after finishing him off, takes his body underground along with Mara. Hey, what would you do if you were trapped on a beach where if you touched the sand, you would turn into pudding? The movie I'm going to summarize is called The Sand. It's a bad movie, but very good. I don't know if you could understand. I laughed throughout the entire movie, especially in the part involving the chubby guy. It's a movie that mixes horror, which doesn't have any horror, suspense, fiction, and comedy. Before getting into the summary, I invite you to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell, and leave a like to receive the best recaps. Terrified by the sudden death, the young people try to understand what might be underneath and how they can escape. In panic, Ronnie says the beach might have been affected by chemicals used by the government in crazy experiments. Jonah thinks this is impossible and believes it could be a type of quicksand capable of melting human skin, and that they could release the young man if they could dig him out. Shonda suggests the group try to talk to the police so they can ask for a rescue. Hearing this, Gilbert says the cell phones might still be working and asks where they are. The problem is that thanks to Mitch's stupid idea, all the cell phones are still in the car trunk, which ran out of battery after being parked with the headlights on all night. To learn more, Kaylee goes to the edge of the stairs, and when she brings her hand close to the ground, sees a bunch of tentacles in the sand, which try to pull any living thing that comes near. At this moment, Gilbert wakes up and sees that he was placed inside a metal barrel with a childish drawing on the face. He gets furious and orders the young people to take him out of the object while trying to twist to get out. Wanting to prevent the chubby guy from being swallowed by the beach, the rest of the group warns him about the situation, and after learning about the death of his two friends, Gilbert despairs and struggles even more. Trying to calm him down, Mitch says the tide will rise in the next few hours, allowing the young man to leave the place safely, so all he needs to do is control himself and wait. After calming the situation, Kaylee questions Mitch, saying that the tide won't rise enough to save Gilbert, and the young man says he only said